idea for this fine art piece comes from my word. Instead of setting standard New Year's resolutions, as many people do, I choose to select a word to try and live by each year. And the word that I chose for 2018 is openness. It actually took me a long time to decide what word I wanted to try and live by this year, and ultimately I chose the word openness because of the vast array of ways it can be applied to my life. I want in 2018 to be open to possibilities, whether that's for my business, for my art, or for my personal life. I want to be open to be the type of person God wants me to be, to move in the areas God wants me to move, to follow His call for my life. And that can be challenging. So having a word to remind me to be open to that is important to me. And the biggest thing for me too is being open to other people's perspectives, other people's experience. We all have our own unique experiences in life, and I can only know what it's like to be me and to have my life experiences. And the best way to be a better human, in my opinion, is to embrace and listen to what other people's life experiences are. We can never fully understand someone else's experience, but we can at least try to better understand their experience. And so for me, as a person and an artist and a mother, and especially as an adoptive mother, being aware of that is immensely important to me and something I want to focus on as I continue to move forward. So for this piece, I had this idea in my head, and honestly, it's not exactly what I had in mind, but it still turned out better than I expected just because I knew it was going to be challenging. I knew I wanted the idea of the center of my being opened up with doors into a deep, dark, bottomless center, that idea of constantly being capable of absorbing more information, more insights, more possibilities. And so I also wanted the idea of this information coming from above and out. And so I set up my light to be slightly above me, well, mostly above me. And I pulled the doors from a graphic off the internet, just made sure that it was okay to use in this way. And then it was a lot of playing around in Photoshop. And honestly, the finished image is going to look a little different than what you'll see me complete in the video, because I did continue tweaking it once I thought I was done. There were just little things that were irritating me, and it didn't feel right. And so I just kept playing until I felt like I got it as good as I was capable of doing right now. And ultimately, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I do have another image that I will probably work on within the same line of concept of openness. But for the idea I had in my head, I am quite pleased with how this came together. If you guys have comments or questions, I'd love for you to leave them below, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.